Namaste, Vanakkam, Namaskaram, and welcome. This is Jala Dixon, and you're watching Delco Times. This video is out of the blue because I've always wanted to create content regarding movies and TV shows, and those have been part of my overthinking and delusional context for a really long time. And I finally decided to put out some content. So, here is the first video, and yeah. So let's dive into it. So the very first review is about my favorite show of the year, and that is One Day, which got released on 8th February 2024, starring Amika Mott and Leo Woodall as lead characters. Well, the show is adapted from the book written by David Nicholas, which is of the same title, and it also was made into a movie in the year 2011, starring Anne Hathaway and Jim Sturgis. This mini TV show has 14 episodes, with each episode ranging between 25 to 30 minutes. And I would personally recommend you reading the book and then watching the show for better perspectives, I would say. But I did not do that, so anyways, you're always welcome to enjoy the romantic roller coaster, which the show definitely is. Well, now the top 5 reasons why you should be watching the show. Well, number 1 is because you can find a great cast and a good story together, which is just perfect. Any minimal role, any small role that you see, the cast has played and done a great job. I mean, kudos to the team. Also, Leo Woodall, who is absolutely handsome. Yeah, he is totally handsome. But it's not about just the looks, but his acting is top notch, and it's a treat to watch him on screen. Well, the second reason is love is pain is equal to love. Well, often romantic content on TV or movies has always been portrayed to be smooth, like a cakewalk. But it's definitely not in reality, and I believe that the show totally showcases the real love story where you have pain, you have frustrations, you have doubts, and you actually don't sail smoothly throughout it. So, yeah, that's perfect. Also, if you're someone who loves watching TV shows or movies that have old school romance, like the ones with the waiting telephones or the long patience that you actually need to talk to that person, also the small letters, the memorable flowers, if you're all into it, this show is definitely for you. The third reason to watch the show is the representation of the female lead. Well, as you can see, Ambika Mott plays the role of Emma, and she is of Asian origin. But when TV shows or movies come up with Asian characters or people with Asian origins, they often tend to bring on the ideologies or stick on to the things that Asians do. But this is not shown, and this was one of the prime reasons that I watched the show. And also, Ambika plays it really well. She has shown all the emotions that a girl goes throughout her school or her college or through her entire young life. She's perfectly blended it together. Amika Mott playing the character also brought in a certain level of confidence in me, I would say, because a representation of a person who is not belonging to the ideological beauty standards is something very admirable, and I thoroughly loved watching her on. The fourth reason is about the passion of the characters Emma and Dexter. Let it be Emma or Dexter, both of them are totally into achieving things in their life. They do face a lot of trouble. They do have a confused state where they do not understand what they want, let it be their love life or let it be their career, but they keep going and they do fall, and they do understand that this is not for them. But yeah, I mean, that's about your 20s, right? So that's kind of really good, and it's shown really well. And the fifth reason is actually a lesson from the show, which I would say is don't just take things for granted. Let it be a person or let it be an opportunity. You're never gonna get it again. I mean, you're not sure about it, right? So just go for it and do it, because it's one life and one day is enough to change everything, into something irreplaceable or unchangeable. So yeah, well, thus are the 5 reasons. And to end with, I would love to give the DD rating, which is actually the short form of my name, is 9 by 10, because the show is absolutely good I mean, good is a very mediocre word, but it's amazing. You really need to watch it if you haven't. And yeah, so that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and please stay tuned. Drop in your comments about the video, about the show, and yeah, see you again. Starring. Okay, no problem. It's in the year 18. What? What? Along with the characters being in a tuga. Tuga? What is that? Oh god.